I'll be your mommy. Hello, 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 everybody. How's it going today? Hope everyone's having a great day. We're here, we're back, and Rex, you cannot be heard, so nobody heard that. Eventually. Imagine if I actually hit unmute at that exact fucking moment. Oh my god, you people are terrible. Yeah. Alright.
One of my other game threads has 81 messages in it, and I played that today.
Well,
Wow.
stream heard that.
You found out who the popular one in the group is, apparently.
Now they're all having a conversation without me.
Well, I guess you're not the popular one in the group.
I'm here, aren't I?
I meant that group.
I'm in another game. They're talking.
Yeah, I meant that group. You're not the popular one in that group.
Am I the only one that's on your little thingy?
Yeah, I need to add the group.
Why
Alright, clipping that.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm going to all the rings of hell.
I hope somebody clipped that one.
I have a marker because I've been placing markers down so that way when I start running out of clips, I can start taking all the markers from the previous streams I've done and start uploading more clips.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember what we were doing last time we were playing this?
Kicking ass and taking
We were
names.
fighting. We just
Fighting.
Doing bubblegum and kicking ass, and we were all out of bubblegum.
Yes.
Yeah, I changed my image.
It's
Oh,
gonna
look,
take a lot
that
to
was
change.
There we are.
There you are, yeah.
You
Which is
sucker.
not special enough to be on his other page.
Well, you're on
But you're
there
on the
because
thingy, so that's all right.
Wait, what other page?
my chatting page, because Saber's the one I stream with like most of the time. So I have her, I have Civ, and I now have
Oh.
Nyx because I'm going to be doing more stuff with Nyx.
Yeah, he doesn't let
So
me
we
in
weren't there
anymore.
because he was taking too long to put us there.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
scum.
I keep forgetting to actually put a group thing in there for you guys, but at the same time, I should also have just individual ones so I can place you around the throne room.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I'm gonna take my position on top of the throne
That's
and nap.
okay. On top of the
You're
throne,
not
that's
little
fine.
thingy, is that what you're saying?
Jesus
What the fuck am I
Christ.
even doing?
All right.
Alright, I gotta mute you.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
I can barely stand to hear you once, let alone 3 times.
And this, everybody, is why I have issues with my voice.
And I'm just an asshole.
Yeah, that is true.
Just think about the issues we have with your voice.
God
Right?
fucking
Alright,
damn
I
it.
just woke up from a nap, so I'm cranky. Let's kill things.
Alright, there are things to kill. It is currently Cricket's turn because the philosophers had gone last. So it's not top of the order, but it is Cricket's turn.
I can't even see where I am.
You're
I
underneath
must be
Volley.
under somebody.
You're underneath me.
Okay. Oh boy, she's on his little thingy, and I'm under you.
No,
This is gonna
I'm
be a
on
great
your
fight.
little thingy.
Then I will attack the one that's right in front of me.
Alright.
That was a
He's
completely
rude.
innocent question.
It was. And I was trying to take it as innocent as possible. It's Faye and everybody else that took it dirty.
Faye of all people who lives in the gutter today.
Yeah.
I've rented it in my Airbnb.
15. That will not hit. That will hit for 4 damage. And don't forget to do your other attack. Oh no, that's right. You don't have 2 attack. You don't have the 2 base attack bonuses yet. That's next level for you.
Yeah, everybody kept telling me it was 6, and apparently, or it was, 6. Apparently, it's 8.
It's 6 for martial classes.
Whatever. Discrimination.
All right. So you have done your attack. You've done your bonus action. Would you like to do anything else, or do you just want to keep staring at the bald lady?
I'm gonna stand 5 foot disengaged to the left.
Okay. That table was technically moved, even though there
Oh,
was
wait,
no
I
point to
can't.
it. So
can I do that without an attack of O from the one below me?
The 5-foot shift will count. As far as I'm aware, will count even if you're staying in the threatened square. Am I correct, Rex?
From
Sorry,
threatened to
If you do a 5-foot shift from a threatened square to another threatened square, is that still safe? I can't remember.
it is safe. Yes, 5-foot shifts are always considered safe, but that's your entire move action.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm done.
Then volley.
Okay. I forget. Were we attacking the one to the north of us or to the southeast of us, southwest of us? There.
They
The one
both
to the
need to
north,
die.
I just did.
I'm sorry. What was that?
I did the one to the north.
Okay. I will also attack the one to the north. I'm going to do a power attack.
Okay. You set that
since
up
my
properly
base
on your
attack
sheet?
bonus Is plus. I don't know if it is, but I know that I have a
Oh.
plus 7 to my base attack bonus. It means I have a -2.
Let me check your thing here.
But I'll get a +4 to damage.
Well, hang on. Let's just double check because I know that this can sometimes scale. Your base attack bonus is. Let me just check here. Where is it?
7.
7, which means that it is actually a +4. Or no, sorry, it's every time it's every time it hit when it hits 4, and then every 4 points after. So your next level, I believe, if it goes up to 8, the penalty increases by -1, but the damage increases by +2. So it's going to be a -3 +4.
Well, no, it'd be a -2 +4.
Sorry, yes. I was thinking it was a -2 +2, but no, you're right.
Nope. Okay, cool. All right, so.
But the best way to deal with this, we can have this set up. No, I don't think there's a way to do that, but just set up another weapon while we go through the next set of turns, and have that one set up specifically so that way it takes
the power attack weapon, and we'll just make it the same with the minuses and pluses. Okay.
Yeah. So
right,
go ahead and
now
attack.
We'll just do that in our head.
So take off 2.
Okay, so 26 to hit on the first one and 20 to hit on the second one.
All right. That will kill her.
All right. Ta-da! Let's see. That's a round of rage off there. So I should actually be down to 13.
You want to see a magic trick? Abracadabra. I should get that as a sound clip. You gonna move anything else?
Let's see. There's a guy behind me. I'm gonna 5-foot shift to the north to take over the spot where that person just died at was.
Okay.
And I think that will be my turn.
All right, then we're on to Jinx.
Something I was looking back through chat, and it was probably. Oh, it was actually last round that I implicated it. My punches do electric damage.
Yes.
Can cause them 4 rounds equal to half its monk level. So if my monk level is 7, it would be 3. So I got 1 more round after this one. Or is it round up?
Let me see the Elemental Fury. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
1 point. So half your monk level is... What's your monk level right now? Level 7?
7.
So it would be 3 rounds total. You only did this... Oh no, so that was the second round. So yeah, this is going to be the last round.
But I didn't use it on my last one.
It still affects even if you don't use it, it still does carry over as far as I'm aware. Check.
Rude. Okay. This one's still alive, yeah?
Yeah. So yeah, it is rounds per level, not specific number of attacks. Otherwise, that could be considered broken. Or not. I actually don't know. But yeah, go ahead and attack it. Oh, you did. So both of those are gonna miss, but you still have your flurry. It's an unchained monk, so flurry of blows is different. It's just 1 attack.
Well, then take the first one.
Yeah. That was just me verbally confirming
Oh,
the
okay.
rule. Yeah.
I need a second unarmed attack with only one. I don't know why it has two, but it's annoying. Can I roll my element now?
You can, because that first one absolutely did hit. That
With
is
4 lightning damage.
16 damage total. All right. Anything else for you?
No, I'm quite comfortable here in the corner.
Okay. We are on
The
to
elemental damage is done as of.
yeah, and as long as you have key points, you can activate it again.
Yeah, I can do that as a swift action.
Yep.
Alrighty then.
Good.
Don't know how many key points I have. 7 key points at level 7. So now I'm down to 6. That's my turn.
Okay. Right, he is gonna do a concentration check to cast defensively, and it fails.
Cool. Do I get to swat him, or does he just not
No,
get the spell off?
if it fails, he just doesn't get the spell off.
Cool.
All right, and Kolar.
Cool. Backswing into prized pet creature, I guess.
Okay.
Activating a swift action, the Great Sword, and since we figured out I can do that, gotta double check a thing here, but I think it's just going to be a damage or a keen bonus.
Keen Edge.
Keen Edge just raises the critical value from 19 to 20, I think it is.
It doubles it, yeah.
Yeah, so if I'm already 19 to 20, that means it goes 18, 20, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm already 8. Yeah, I already keyed that in. So there we go. 28 to hit, 15 slashing.
That is going to hit.
Okay.
Just barely, but it hits. I'm kidding.
No, I was thinking of what to say. I don't give a fuck. You can tell me he's impossible to hit. I'd still try to hit him. I wanted to ask a question here about using an AoE effect. AoE effects will always hit everything and anything, right?
Unless there are walls and stuff between them, because we had talked about that before.
Right, but if I'm specifically using it to attack and destroy the walls around me.
I mean, if you're trying to destroy the walls around you, yes.
I just have to be able to do the hit point damage to the wood, right?
Yeah, you have to beat their hardness and be able to do that.
So that's the other thing. I don't need to. So the damage needs to go over the hardness, or is like the hardness their AC?
It has AC, and hardness is its own thing. Basically, if you try to deal damage, say, I'll just take a random object. I don't even fucking know, but it has like a hardness of 5 and 20 HP, and you only deal 6 damage. You're only dealing 1 damage to that thing.
Okay. So it is basically I have to break over 15 in order, or the 5 in order to do any damage to it. Okay.
In that case specifically, yeah, because the hardness does vary depending on items. Like
Cool.
obviously, wood is going to be not as hard as steel.
So because
Faye,
what? Why are you giving Faye the business?
because I heard a noise when I said wood is not going to be as hard. I just heard this noise.
I wasn't even pushing to talk.
That was volley, you judgmental bastard.
I'm sorry, but it sounded
Wow.
very feminine, and it didn't sound like Saber.
I said, that's what she said in that voice, and that sounded like Faye?
No, it was a
Alright.
noise. It was a noise.
I'm also going to use one of my fervors as a channeled smite.
Okay.
That is an additional 3d6 of radiant damage on this poor schmuck for an 11.
Oh, can you remind me what gives you that ability again?
Level 6, it's literally just a channel feat. Let me.
I just want to read it.
I actually didn't write anything in it. It just says channel feat.
Okay, so that would be your war cast.
Channel Smite, level 6. Add fervor to damage 3d6. So it counts as a bonus.
Oh, it's a feat that you took.
Yeah, it's a feat.
Just the whole thing itself. Make a melee attack. You have to do it before you make the melee attack.
Oh, okay. Then just subtract the damage.
Okay. That is why we take everything and write it down.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else there,
I'll start
Kohler?
to use my switch. Nope, I'm good.
All right, then we've got the philosopher.
Of course, I picked the two hard ones to fight.
Do they have a stone?
I was gonna make the joke, but
Did you hear that?
That was perfect. You fucking nerds.
We're not even on a peaky in Taekwondo. We're finishing each other's sentences.
all right. So we're gonna start with volley because volley is the only one in that area that is targetable. That is a 14 to hit. That will not hit volley, but flurry of blows. Actually, wait, hang on. Let me double check stunning fist. I hate when they do that. They're just like, yeah, here's the thing that they're gonna get, but we're not gonna describe how it's used. Alright, so this flurry of blows is going to be done as a stunning strike. Just the first one, because it has to be a swift action. 14 and an 18 is not going to hit.
Actually, the 18 does because I think I have a minus to my AC since I'm raging.
Right, yes, you are raging. So the 18 is going to hit for 4 damage. But it's not a stunning fist, because it's only the first one. And then we're going to move on to Jinx. And Jinx, that is going to be a stunning fist for an unarmed strike. A 10 is not going to hit, but flurry of blows. A 9 won't hit, but a 21 will. Because I don't think you're under the effects of Brick Shithouse. So that would be 10 damage.
I cast it on her earlier.
For this fight?
My AC is 23.
Okay, then yeah, that's not going to hit. Sorry, I thought the Brick Shithouse was a different fight. So yeah, you were fine. Cricket.
No, but it didn't
No,
fill up yet.
he did apply just before we got into battle.
Yeah, that again. I was just forgetting, but I wanted to, but if I didn't verbalize it to double check.
Nope, no worries.
I had to check my AC because I seen my name and it only had AC 19, and then I was like, no, I updated something.
Yeah. All right.
So it was my character sheet.
Cricket.
Now I will attack the one that is below me.
Okay.
Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Okay, that's the right one.
Those are both going to hit.
Really?
Yeah,
Cool.
because the 16 matches AC and the 17 beats AC.
Noise.
That is more health than she has.
And now I can move, yes?
Yes.
No, because I did both attacks. I can't move.
Correct.
No,
No, you can because it's not the 2 attacks. You didn't have to do a full round action.
Okay. Oh, no, I can't because I'll move through a threatened square.
They won't be able to hit you right here.
Yeah, but then I'll be in Jinx's way.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay, then
But you
volley.
think they're occupied the same square.
Oh, that's right. We can here.
Yes.
All right, I'll stop there.
If you're gonna do that, that will be an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
if you had moved to this one, that would have been fine.
Okay.
But
That'll
that
do.
one, yeah, you'd be moving into the threatened square. All right, Bully.
All right. I'm gonna wind back with me flail. We're gonna try to hit this fucker in the head.
Okay.
Another power attack coming their way.
Did I just hear a fire alarm?
That would have been the dog barking.
Oh.
So that is after I've already taken. That's a whole new one that I created that has my minuses and my pluses. So.
Right, that will hit. That is 27 points of damage. She is looking very bloodied. She's still She's still ready and able to fight. Would you like to move?
And so if I can, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and 5-foot shift, 1 square, kitty corner.
Okay. See, even Nick's thought the same thing. Alright, then it'll be Jinx's turn.
Ah. If I go here and then I immediately go this way.
You thank you for the
Yeah,
hydrate, Rex.
diagonal.
Unfortunately, because of the door, you would not be able to diagonal that way.
All right. Then if I get in now, would Cricket be in a threatened square here, or did that dictate a no?
That's a no because of the corner.
Okay, so if I stop here, I can still do a 1 punch on this one, and Cricket can then run through my square because we are different sizes.
Correct. And you are also allies, so you can run through each other's squares without actually interfering.
Whatever.
Oh.
Wow.
17.
That will hit, and she is dead.
I just run in and do a Nezuko head smash.
But I will get that attack of because you attacked before I had the chance to do that. But it's a 7, and it was a fucking critical fail. So let's just see what would have happened to her if she had stayed alive.
She punch. I do the block. I do the block. I do the hit.
Holy hell. So it was a 99, which is, wait, what? You are confused for 1d4 rounds. She would have been confused.
Nice. So can I use my movement to keep going, or is that it?
You can keep going because that wasn't a 5-foot shift.
Okay, 10 feet out of 55. Where's the rest of the fighting happening?
You would have seen Kolar go into the room north of you.
I'll be right back.
Okay. But the door
Right
is
north?
but the door is closed.
Okay, then I guess walk ahead of it and open the door. My turn.
The door does not open. It seems to be locked.
Well, that's not good.
And Rex
Aren't
is
you a
currently
rogue?
AFK.
No? You are.
Different game.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Honestly, I'm still so
Are you
pissed
a
off.
rogue?
I'm still so pissed off we weren't streaming or I wasn't recording last Wednesday's game. That was such a great goddamn moment.
Full disclosure, I also just woke up from a nap. Yeah, I have set a cricket alarm on my phone.
Alright. Kolar is hard to hit. Alright.
Be right back.
Okay. He's gonna do another concentration check to cast defensively. Oh my god! Another 11. It was 2 in a row for him.
Good.
Also, welcome back. It's your turn.
Yeah. Cool. Just in time to see if I can deliver a kill on this guy. Swing, smite, everything.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that will hit. So
23 to
go
hit.
ahead and do that.
Okay. And then it is 3d6 additional damage on top.
That is 23 damage. Whoop.
That didn't do a lot of damage, but damn, if I'd rolled a little bit better on the damages.
Yeah, well, if you had rolled better on your actual attack, that would have been because you had a 1 and a 2.
Yeah. So, I guess I'll address him now. Any chance you feel like giving up yet? She's dead, you know. She won't know if you surrender.
He doesn't say anything.
Fair enough.
Volley
Turn.
would be so proud of Kolar for using his words.
But no one will ever believe him. Right. That's what you.
Then Cricket.
Okay. And these two are both dead.
Yes.
So,
The door is in the
am I in
same.
front of the door?
It's in the same space as Jinx.
Okay. I can't see. It's all black up above. So
No,
let's see.
it would spoil surprises otherwise.
Would it be disabled device? There's no.
Yeah. Wait, hang on. That.
I'm only on stream to catch Pokemon. I'm not watching.
No, I know you'd have it covered up.
Oh, what are you catching?
It
A
is.
Morgrim.
Yeah. Do you have lockpicks? Like proper,
Yes.
you have proper lockpicks? Okay.
I think we have a bunch of them in our.
Oh, yeah.
No, just making sure. Go ahead and give me a disabled device.
I have thieves' tools.
Yes.
What kind of thief would I be without my masterwork thieves' tools?
Did you add the bonus for that? Because I believe it is a +1.
I don't know.
But in this case, it will not. You will
No,
not be able to
apparently
pick
there's
it.
not a +1 on there. So how do I? Miscellaneous.
Yeah, you have a miscellaneous, whatever.
Okay. What's on there now for next time? Nope, I put it in disguise. I have a 2 in there as a bonus. Maybe it's already in there.
Possible, yeah. Then yeah. Is there anything else? Because the lock will not give so easily.
I miss being able to yell open at things. That's it.
Okay, then volley.
He wants me to take a crack at it.
Oh, crack away.
Right. Volley's gonna wind up and power attack the door.
Okay. Pulling up the damaging.
I have a question, and
Yes.
it's not in character. It's just based on the roll that I'm just seeing.
Okay.
So the second attack is 26, and it's not crypt confirmed. The 13, is that because it's not confirmed, or if
Correct.
or does they still do? So if they got the crit confirmed, then it would be 29 plus 13, or just 29?
Just 29.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. So the first one isn't going to hit. The second one is. The door is still standing, but it is badly splintered. Anything else, Volley?
Yeah, I want to step to the other side of.
You won't be able to move because you did the 2 attacks.
Oh, okay. Well, then I guess that's all I got.
Okay. I mean, I just, in case you wanted to do anything as a bonus action or anything like that, if you had anything. So, Jinx.
I don't know if I did this right. So I'm gonna punch the door because why not?
Okay.
Um, sure.
It can't bleed. However, that first attack does break the door down.
So if the first attack did it, then it would just be the first attack.
Yeah. But
I can still
because
move.
you have to declare both attacks, it's technically
I didn't declare both attacks. That's the thing. It's automatic.
Okay, hang on. Pull up your sheet. That's the wrong sheet.
And I swear, if I did it that, it'd still pull the 2 of them.
So if you just click on the attack number, then it just does 1 attack. So like you see attack, and then there's a +10 and the +5.
But I didn't know to do that.
All right. Because you didn't know to do that, I will be kind and let you move.
Okay. Open the door.
Okay. The door is open. Yes. Let me actually open the door itself.
The door is no more.
That is an X door.
Hello.
Oh.
If this
wait.
guy's right there, can I use my other attack to hit him?
I will allow
I
it
thought it
because of the because you didn't know that you can press those buttons. That actually. He is gonna cast shield.
That's a reaction ability.
Yeah.
For theatric purposes, when I busted the door, I want to smile and say, "Here's Tinksy." Okay, does shield just make automatic losses, or can I still try to attack?
It raises his AC by 4.
To not being able to get hit? What?
Yes, he will not hit. So his AC is no longer what it was before, and the 17 will not hit. Oh, you rolled a second attack.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, that was me. God damn it! My brain is just fucking gone.
Wow.
So how many attacks do I get now?
You still have your flurry of blows.
Okay. So that would just be the one with basic attack.
Yes. At the highest proficiency.
21.
That will hit.
All right. I don't know how to do my damage now.
Okay, let me pull up your sheet again. So you just have to click on the yeah.
Oh, okay then. I didn't realize it covered both. I decided I'd do one individually. So 7 and 4. Why is 12 in red?
Because it means that it was there was a crit fail or you rolled a 1.
Ah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Do I
that
get
is
7 or do I get 12?
you get the 13 because of the bleeding.
7 and 4. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Then that is my turn.
All right. It is his turn. He is going to once again try to do a concentration check.
11.
There we go. So he casts defensively. It's a 23. He is invisible.
All right then.
Yeah, just change his layer. All right, Collard, it's your turn.
There's only so many places he could actually go, isn't there? The way that these two are blocking, the door to the left.
Yeah, there's only so many places he could go.
Okay. What do I do here? Did I take selective channel? I think I did. Yeah, I took selective channel. So I'm going to selectively channel harm.
Okay.
I know that my friends are at least close by, and I know how to exclude them from it. So how does this work? Does he just make a will save?
Let's.
Oh, sorry, hold on a second here. Wait, where is it now?
It's your channel ability, right?
It is just my channel ability. I think it's a wisdom save.
Let's see.
I have my thing open here.
Channel energy. Is
There it
a
is.
will
DC's
save
10
DC
plus
plus
that-
hash your
yep.
level and your wisdom modifier. So what's the DC?
Let's see. DC 10 plus half my level should be 3 because we're rounding down for that, or do we round up?
Rounding down. Always round down.
Okay. So 10, 13, and 5. 17?
Well, he's dead because I know you're going to deal more than 4 damage.
Yep. Kolar stabs his sword into the ground, and flowing from it, a red miasma reaches out and strikes everything for 14 points of damage, except for my cohorts.
All right. He is gone. He is dead. I should also put her thing. This.
Are we out of combat?
You are now out of combat, yes.
I'm taking all of their eyes.
All right. Let me see what's skill.
Channeling your inner Memphis.
You know, I'm actually going to one thing I'm going to look for, and I'm going to go to a cook, a chef, a kitchen to find it. I'm going to look for a melon baller.
Oh no.
It'll make my scooping a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if this is something you're into, you'd already have it.
Well, she can carve them out.
Like a
It's
roughly
easier.
made, handmade one that exactly.
I mean,
Made of
sometimes
wood.
in the heat of battle, after, things are still calming down, you discover things about yourself. Give me a heal check. See how well you can remove those eyes without damaging them, because their heads have not exploded. Okay, that is 4 human eyes. How many eyes are you taking? Just one each? Or both?
No, I'm taking all the eyes.
Okay. So, yeah, I guess while everyone's doing that, I'll allow you to use that roll to start harvesting the eyes. Anybody wants to harvest anything else?
I'm just gonna loot
Not-
for any
Not these
valuables.
two. Kolar specifically mentions to Jinx as she begins her macabre little ritual, not these two, as he points to the demon creature and the woman he's bisected.
These are the ones that are intriguing me.
I get that, but they also need to be kept in one piece so we can identify them. Everyone
I'm
else
just
is
taking his
impossible.
eyes. I don't want his brain.
It doesn't matter. I have asked you not to do the thing.
You're keeping a toy from me.
You
Be
wish.
careful. I will come for your eyes.
Alright, so we got 2 people wanting the loot. So let's see what we got for loot.
4 eyes, I guess. And
Well,
these 2 bastards.
8, but
There's still a whole rest of the building
No,
for you
there's
to
another
harvest.
person in the room we left. Don't forget you have to go back and get that one.
yeah, that's why I'm saying 8 total eyes, because there's 4 of them total.
No, Yes,
Okay.
I'm reminding her that she has to go, not you.
8 human eyes. And I can't take the demon eyes because freaking four-armed bastard won't let me. You owe me new, not ice.
Okay.
I take his tongue.
Cricket puts her hands over her face and peeks through her eyes, or through her fingers, so that Jinx can't see her very, very pretty orange eyes.
Most people peek through their eyes. So.
Do my fingers. I corrected myself.
Oh, excuse me.
I asked the four-armed man, can I have his tongue?
Which one? His?
The demon.
Explain to me why you want his parts.
Because I have a tongue of Hydra Dragon, and I plan on using them to make masks.
Hey, what if we
Very.
just, after these get identified, then she can harvest all the parts she wants from it? How about that
You,
for a deal?
you know what? I'm not going to fight with it too much. If you want to take the tongue out of the body, bring it out into the foyer. Is anyone else hurt, or is it just me?
Me?
Oh, I'm
hurt.
hurt a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
I will get to the loot while you guys are dealing with that. So there is a Horicalcum light mace. I don't know if
Can you
that's a
just post
typo
the
or
list?
not.
Or a
It's something you can just post in the chat.
Oh, I'll be
Copy
doing
it,
that.
or-
But this is
Okay.
also for the stream.
Oricacum.
It's Orichalcum, but it's also spelled with an H at the beginning. So I don't know if that's a typo or not.
Oh.
I'm sure our
Weird.
listener would like to know the loot.
A cloak of resistance +1. A spell book. Spell component pouch. A +1 longsword. A ring of protection +2. Another spell book. And 95 gold pieces. And as for the other one, the 4 dead bodies, there is lesser talismans of arrow protection, lesser talismans of freedom, and lesser talisman of warrior's courage.
Freedom. Thank you.
Cricket eyes the ring.
You don't want the cloak instead?
Mm-mm.
It's a +2
What did the
AC
talismans
bonus.
do?
Let me look those up because I actually haven't heard of those.
That sounded breakable.
Cloak of resistance +1 is +1 to all saving throws, right?
Protection.
What is the +2 to protection then? What is that? Is that your AC?
+2 to AC, yeah.
Either one of us could use that.
Yeah, the
Right.
cloak is for saving throws.
What is your AC right now, Fully?
Well, it's 19, but when I rage, it goes down to 17.
And mine's 18 all the time.
Yeah. But I've got the hit points to take the hits, so you can take the ring, and hopefully I'll find something later.
Okay, so the talisman of arrow protection is it grants a specific effect. So in this case, it will grant protection from arrows for that one. The talisman of warrior's courage.
Protect you from courage.
Sorry, freedom. Freedom. So what happens is it has to be triggered by a specific thing. So in this case, if you're hit by 2 or more ranged attacks in a single round for the arrow protection, the freedom The first time you become grappled, entangled, or paralyzed, you are automatically affected by freedom of movement for 3 rounds. For the last one, first time you were frightened or panicked, you only gain shaken.
Huh. Those are interesting.
Yeah, I actually didn't even know those were items. As for the protection from arrows, what that does is it gives you damage reduction 10 magic against ranged weapons. So it doesn't matter if they're magic or not. You have a base 10 uh, reduction for apparently an hour. But you can only be affected by one at a time.
So the protection from arrows, 10 DR magic, whatever, it keys off of whenever someone is hit by 2 consecutive ranged attacks.
No, the talisman triggers when that happens, but once it's been triggered, the effect lasts until the spell ends. From what I can tell.
Recharges at long rest?
Let's see.
I didn't think it said consecutive. It said 2 in one battle.
No, 2 in 1 round.
1 round, okay.
So no, a lesser talisman can only be used once. Once it's done, it will crumble to dust. However, if you get the conditions, excuse me, for a second talisman to be triggered, like so, say you have multiple of them, even though they take a next slot and you can technically only wear one at a time, it's kind of weird and confusing. Oh no, 3 talismans can be worn on 1 quarter chain. So each of the talismans you pick up, you basically got 4 chains, and each one has the 3 talismans. That's how that works. But yeah, say you get hit by 2 arrows in the same round, and then somebody grapples you. You only get the first one to trigger, not the second one. But the second one that could have triggered does not get used up.
So each talisman is 1 use only.
For a lesser, yes.
And we have 4
4 of
these
each.
chains?
Yes.
And each chain has all 3.
Yes.
Well, that's cool.
Damn, that's powerful.
I mean,
it's shiny. Cricket puts one on.
Listen, I don't want to encourage you guys to be murder hobos, but there's a lot of those philosophers around.
Jinxie, what's your AC?
Jinx's AC?
It's
At
19.
the moment, 23.
23. Is that
Which
with
is
Brick
19 when
Shithouse?
I don't cast Brick Shithouse on her.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
yeah, it should be me or Volley.
I'm saying I have right because I got the hit points to take it, and I can cast Brick Shithouse on her. So I would say you take it for now,
Okay.
because if you get hit as much as I do, you're gonna go down.
Yeah, especially, and if I rage, I drop even lower than you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take that then. Somebody should take that cloak though. I also put on one of the talisman chains. Cause shiny, clicky, clacky things.
Does it say what this cloak looks like?
It does not. So, I mean, if you want to have a specific style of it, I don't really care.
And it's a magic item, so it'll adjust to whatever size wears it, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody else want this cloak?
I'm going to say I don't need it at this point. I am pretty well protected amongst everything I carry. Now.
So hit Rex with plenty of reflex saves. Got it.
Eat a dick, sir. Kolar is going to use an AoE heal for all of us. So 3d6 gets 9 hit points for everybody.
Okay. Jinx, because you do want to take the tongue, I will need another heal check.
I forgot I can't drag and drop in this one. I have to add everything.
Well, some things you can drag and drop, some things you can't.
Ring of
Yo, there's
protection,
an
I
organ
cannot.
harvester over there.
You're gonna have to wait on that.
Okay, sorry, Cricket, what were you saying?
Ring of protection. It looks like I cannot.
Let me see.
You little organ harvester over there.
Oh, because there isn't
Hey.
one on the thing.
Painted lady.
I think she's
Yeah.
AFK. Yeah, she's.
Oh.
She's outside. She's moving back to her desk now.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I'm back. What roll did you need?
I need a heal check to remove that tongue.
He'll check to remove the tongue. Okay. Ha.
Well, the tongue does get removed, but it is not in good condition.
Hey, you want to be organ harvester over there?
Yeah.
Do you want this cloak or not?
Is the cloak armor?
It
Plus one
is.
to all saving throws.
Yeah.
Is it considered armor?
No, it's
No.
just a
No.
cloak.
Oh, it doesn't add to your AC at all.
Okay,
just
Magic
just-
cloth.
Then yes. No, if I don't wear armor because I'm a monk.
Yeah, I said it's magic cloth.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear what Volley said. Yeah, I can add that to my attire.
Right, then
That's
here you go.
decent enough. What does it look like?
It looks
Whatever you
like
want.
whatever you want because it doesn't give a description. And just so everyone is aware, we have ads starting in 3 minutes 30 seconds. So when that happens, we'll be taking a short little break.
And I'm just gonna say it matches my apparel at some point. I'm not standing there with a yellow cloak on my.
Bitch. I'll hydrate.
Whore.
Not you, Rex.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the ring and the cloak out of the group loot, and you guys have that in your stuff now.
Okay.
I'm going to put it around my shoulders and tie it and do a nice little twist. How does it look?
Ready?
Well, it's on.
Don't
How
make me
many
throw you in the
total-
well.
How many total chains did we get?
4.
3. Oh, 4 chains. Wait, what?
The chains with the talismans on them. So we
Oh, I
got
only have
4. I
3
took
of them
one.
marked here.
Well, I took one. So that leaves 3 if anybody else is going to wear them.
Wait, did we get 4 of each, or just 4?
So 4 chains with the 3 talismans on each of them.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now,
Or-
there's plus 1 longsword, which I can't use.
I'll not be giving up me trusty mail, though. Thank you very much.
Sellable. But-
Unless it also shrinks since it's magic.
Plus 1. Technically, no, they don't. There are ways to reduce them. There are even items to reduce size, but so technically the longswords will not. And because it was used by a creature like that, it would be the size that it was.
Okay. And last question is about, do we have a magic user amongst us that actually uses spells?
I use spells.
You
I'm
don't
looking
use
to acquire 2 spells.
you don't use spell books because that's used
Oh,
specifically
spell
for.
books.
Yeah.
Well, hold
Oh.
on. She
Well,
said
no.
spells.
Hold on, because I don't know if you play this way or if you've done it here, but a spell book could be the same as a book of scrolls, and each one is only used one time if you are not somebody who can study it and learn it and use it as a spell book.
I don't do that with that because spell
Okay.
books are specifically for wizards. So
I could just see Cricket there trying to sound out what's on one of the pages.
All right. Kolar collects the woman's body and the demon's body and begins dragging them to the stairs.
Anything
I-
special about the mace?
it is just I mean it's Horicalcum light mace. Let me look up Horicalcum.
I mean, if it's specifically saying it's that, it seems to me that there would be something
Is it
beneficial.
Heraculum?
Horicalcum. If he typed it correctly.
I
Alright.
copied and pasted.
Okay.
Let's see. EGH, Horicalcum. The rarest of known sky metals, this dull coppery substance warps time around it, making things seem to speed up or slow down. Almost never found in amounts greater than a pound, orichalcum is the same weight and density as steel, but is much more durable. A weapon made of orichalcum gains a +1 circumstance bonus on attacks. Ammunition can be made of orichalcum, but it doesn't grant any bonus on attack rolls. An entire suit of armor made from this metal is fantastically expensive, but since a suit of orichalcum simultaneously allows its wearer to perceive time at a slower rate and thus react more quickly, some consider it the cost justifiable. A suit of light orichalcum grants a +1 bonus on initiative checks, medium is +2, and heavy is +3. Weapons and armor made of orichalcum are always masterwork quality. The masterwork cost is not included in prices given below. The rest is just prices. By the way, Rexa, if you're thinking of it, heavy armor, 60,000 gold pieces.
I'm not thinking it wasn't possible. It's just a matter of who's going to use an orichalcum mace.
Now, I meant the first suit of armor.
Yeah, no, I heard the suit of armor, and I think it's pretty awesome. But I'm not willing to drop 60,000 fucking gold pieces on this right yet. So, all right. Does anyone want it, or can we sell it?
Sell it. I don't need it.
Sell it.
Sell it. Cricket.
Oh no, I no.
Okay, cool. Just double checking. So, throw everything in one of our bags. We're leaving. As it stands, we need to make a report now to those police, I suppose.
You keep
I
calling
think
them
Everything
there's
in
police.
this
hold
room?
on there, big guy. Before you get going, there's probably some more people in here wishing to do us some harm.
Well, there's the door out. We can just leave. It literally leads outside.
Right, but you best be on your best behavior walking out of here, dragging some bodies, because I imagine some people might try to stop us.
Where's
Oh,
the
boy.
rugs?
Not to mention, if you're trying to make a quick buck, we might be able to find some more valuable things before we, you know,
Mm.
head out.
We take what we kill. If they come and fight us for the rest of it, or for their bodies, we take what they brought. But
Well, I mean,
And
the rest of
Jing,
the house. It's a big house, lot of rooms.
mm,
Jinx, you did say something. What did you say? I didn't quite hear it.
First, I asked what's in the rest of the rooms.
In the room you're in right now.
Mhm.
Give me a perception check.
And then I asked where are the rugs.
So that I heard. I just didn't hear the other part. So I wanted to take care of that part first that I didn't hear. You look around, and in that room, you notice that there are in a southern closet. There are elegant and expensive set of silverware.
Mine. Are they okay? So how am I seeing them? Are they
You're wondering what they
how
look
many
like?
pieces for? Yeah, because I'm looking in my drawer and I'm looking at my silverware and I'm looking at the butter knife, the little spoon, the bigger spoon, the little fork, the bigger fork, and then the knives. So I'm not
One
entirely sure what silverware is used in this day and age.
Ooh, yes, these are like
Woohoo! I'm catching all the Pokemon tonight.
hell yeah.
Ooh. Yes, please. It'll be my eye scooper. No, I can't do that. If we want to sell it, we probably shouldn't damage it with blood.
I mean, they're really good quality silverware. You could use them as much as you want, as long as you keep like the knife and shit sharp and the spoon.
Because it's dull, you twit. It'll hurt more.
Although, if you really want to be a dick, you could always try to rust it up a bit. Well, no, it's silverware, so technically you wouldn't be able to rust it. make it a little jagged. If you find some iron stuff, you could always rust that up and make it jagged, and then threaten them with that. Because that'll fuck with some people.
You ever seen a grapefruit spoon? A
Yeah,
little serrated edge on the edge of the spoon.
yeah.
Mhm.
I posted this in the Rise of the Rune Lords chat because I think Cricket needs to see this.
What?
We're eating with fancy tools tonight.
All right. Kolar wraps up the bodies and just starts getting ready to head out.
Okay, you can absolutely do that. Um,
Is there anything else in the room before we leave?
the room that Kolar was fighting in, no, that was everything that was in the room.
Okay.
It was just a dining room.
What about all these rooms down here to the south?
You've been in those rooms.
Well, we fought in those rooms. We didn't really search those rooms.
No, you actually searched them before the attack happened.
We did? Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's weird. And up here to the north there? Northeast?
That is a ledge, so if you try going over that, you will fall.
Okay.
Kind of impressive because it's almost like a baby gate for you.
More like a fence for me, I think.
I
No,
wonder.
it's
Can
nothing.
fly?
You found that out while you were high.
You stay the fuck away from me.
Yeet.
Can we leave this building, or are we on a second floor?
You are on a second floor, but you can leave the building.
There's stairs.
Yeah, we literally walked up with stairs that led to the outside.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
We've slept since then.
We
Mhm.
have
So many
the
times.
murder weapon we were looking for. We have basically all. We also have their books, so there's probably their spells and whatever fucking mind mischief they were doing. But Kolar's just gonna walk out carrying both bodies
I will follow. Oh wait, I need to do something first.
and literally just walk onto the grass and fuck off from this place.
Okay.
I don't know how many times I clicked that. But I'm still within my 55 feet.
I can't find the way out.
It's up
Here.
to the top.
There you go.
Peeny, peeny.
Thank you.
Now, I will say that is technically a drop, but I'm not going to be a dick
I was
and be
like,
like,
yeah,
you
don't
fall
go
off.
over the edge.
Whee!
Was there any food in the dining room?
There was not. Anything that was in there was eaten.
So that was fun.
We.
I have some mushrooms if you'd like it.
Nope.
I don't think Puppy wants mushrooms. But maybe he's a goblin dog.
Oh, no. Let's not think about that.
What, tripping goblin dog?
Yeah.
Oh, you're being a dick, ain't you? There we go.
I'm not.
No, not you.
So, what is the thing? What is the creature that Kohler is currently carrying? Is it a demon? Because the other ones had names.
Yes, it is. He is a demon. He is a. He's technically a demon.
Okay, so I have Hydra Dragon, Mossamer, humans, and then now Tongue of Demon?
He's a Cambion.
Cambion.
Yeah, he is a demon. He is so he's an outsider, but yeah, specifically he is a Cambion, but he is a demon.
I know what a Cambion is compared to other demons, so now I know what I'm looking at.
Okay, hang on. I have forgot to give you guys certain things that are related here. That was more for me.
So when you say this is silverware, you actually mean silverware?
It's worth about 350 gold, so yes.
But when you say that it could be used on other creatures,
I mean, technically, yes, you could use it to overcome damage resistance of like a werewolf or something. If you're trying to use that to actually attack a werewolf, you're going to be using an improvised weapon.
I'm a monk. Aren't I proficient in that? Maybe I'm getting my versions confused.
I'd have to
Or I'm
double check.
thinking of Baldur's Gate too much. I want to throw a volley. There's my improvised weapon. Bless you.
Thank you. I could not mute and cover my face at the same time. Oh, that actually kind of hurt.
The Cloak of Resistance just gives me a +1 to will, or both reflex and fortitude?
All three.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Do I put that in miscellaneous?
Yes.
Yay! I'm harder to mindfuck.
Did I miss one? Okay, so only 2.
So I guess we're going straight to the quote-unquote law enforcement. Probably best not to dilly-dally with 2 bodies in our possession.
Probably a good idea.
Yep. Technically, they're 2 wrapped carpets.
Oh, you did go with the rugs then.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, the rugs were pretty obvious there, so it's when he started saying he was going to wrap them, I'm just like, Rex knows.
Yep. I'm assuming no one stops us because fuck this place.
I mean, with the way you guys do go, yeah, they don't even notice you walking out.
Then we head back to the police station.
Whatever that is.
I will fast you guys over there.
Sure, this is gonna go just fine. Bunch of people walking in with a bunch of dead bodies over their shoulder.
Since Kohler is the only one that actually has a rapport with this law enforcement, can Jinx choose to stay outside?
Yeah, nobody can force you inside a building.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they could, but
No, we don't play that game.
I meant force you inside the building, you pervert. I mean, that's
I'm gonna stay outside.
Pot calling the kettle black coming from me, I know.
Yeah, right?
I'm worse than all y'all.
Just out of curiosity, how long would you say that it takes to get 225 feet? 70 feet.
275 feet?
Well, according to this, 255 feet.
I mean,
I'm basically looking to get to the creek so I can wash up. Get the blood off my hands.
Let me check your sheet. I will double check something.
I mean, I can go 55 in 6 seconds.
Well, actually, you can run for 220.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can run there in less than 6 seconds.
Well, it'd be because you said it was 250, so it'd be a run and then a move. So it'd be like 12 seconds.
You could have just washed up as we crossed the river.
Nah, we had a mission. We had to get back to the law enforcement. Now the bodies are here. I can go clean up.
Okay. All right, Rex, Kolar, you are heading inside.
Yep, Kolar goes in, carrying the 2 carpets with him. So,
You better go in with him. He's not very good at talking to people.
boss lady in.
They look at you and then at the carpets and then at the little ones like, that's not what I think it is it?
What do you think it is?
Dead bodies?
Well, what else would it be?
I don't know, stolen rugs that you're here to replace.
It's kind of a silly question.
Did we steal rugs? Jinx, did we steal rugs? Oh, you're not here. Shadow, did we steal rugs?
We borrowed them without permission, which is, for
No,
all
I
intents
meant that you found stolen things and you came here to return them to us so they can be returned to the rightful owner. Not that you're coming here to admit that you stole rugs like a bunch of idiots.
We're bringing you criminals.
Dead
We're
body.
deputized.
Not technically. Yes, she's in. Go. I don't want to see your face right now. Get the fuck out of here. God
That's
damn
very mean.
Talked about
dumbasses.
rugs. There's
You shouldn't say
bodies
that to my
inside.
little
I feel
body.
like that's the more important part. And she's all worried about the rugs. What's this latest priorities?
To be
Welcome
fair,
back.
that's just the front desk asshole. So
I feel
Kolar
like
goes
we
into
got
the
it
back
wrong.
room.
Okay, I actually forgot her name, so give me a second. You gotta find it again. Oh, where the hell is the map for this place?
I mean,
7.
are they really stolen since the owners that are rolled up in them anyways? So, we kept them together.
So Friesen looks at you and at the rugs, and it's like, and she just starts rubbing her temples and sits down. It's like, all right, I'm not gonna ask. Just start
Probably
explaining
should.
everything you know.
Okay, Kolar goes ahead and puts the bodies on the floor and pulls out the rapier that they found earlier and puts it on her desk. So we found what I was looking for, or at least part of it. The lady over there had this demon calf just bounded to her service. And they're spell books. So the good books that they read in there are not without their purpose. Kolar just doles out some of the spell books, especially hers if he has it.
You guys would have it, so yeah, it is a rather ornate spell book with a peacock on the front.
So they had this magical rapier hiding in a back safe somewhere. When we attempted to get it, when we brought the subject to their, what's the word I'm looking for here, attention, about why we were there, what we were looking for, they purposely omitted this bladeless weapon that was used in the attack against the gang that is no longer a problem. So when we found it and I confronted her about it, she decided to attack me. Her pet attacked me as well, and I assume the other dead bodies were the result of being attacked as well.
She just holds her head. It's like, you could have left those ones out, but thank you for being honest.
I don't have a reason to lie to you yet.
She goes to touch the rapier, and when she picks it up for just a moment, she drops it immediately and just backs up a little bit. It's like, I'm not dealing with this. That is your weapon.
I was going to say, I doubt you wish to deal with the same machinations that are now living in the back of my mind. But, suffice it to say, the fact that they were unwilling to work with me in this investigation and attacked me upon the discovery of the materials that I wanted, I believe a full force investigation of the Peacock Manor is now warranted. Unless you'd like me to go back and just make it a vacant hovel for which I can live in.
No, we will properly investigate now that you have brought this forward.
Excellent.
Is there
Let's go.
anything we need to know about the place? Any dangers that maybe you have left unattended besides the people living there?
There's a demon living in their front shed. Some sort of heartbreak creature.
I see. I will talk to the priests and see if there's something that they can do about that.
As it is, there wasn't a lot for us to explore after the fact. We could investigate further. As a matter of fact, I will request that we go with your investigation team.
You have already checked the place out. Why do you need to go back?
Because I am not confident in my abilities to spot the secretive, the unknown, or, in the cases of that thing, he points to the demon's corpse, the occult. I am very good at the murdering of these things. I'm just not good at finding the secret parts of them. I have a shadow for that. But then again, even the shadow might be sometimes fooled. So. If you do not wish me to return to this location, I might return to the inspecting of finding out why the old ghost is still here. But I still believe it has something to do with the Peacock Manor.
If you wish to continue with the hauntings and the ghost, then deal with that. We will deal with the rest of Peacock Manor, and if we feel like there's anything related to the sword, we will call on you again.
As you wish. I also lay claim to any relieved items from those that attacked us. I hope that is not an issue.
If they attacked you, then Jesus. Then those items are forfeit. The rest, however, will be repurposed if we find that the rest of them knew all of this willingly.
I traded words with, I believe, the owner of the house. He was quite a dick.
He didn't like you.
Suffice it to say, I believe, unless I look down at my diminutive friend, unless there's anything you can think of that I have missed.
Well,
I'll
why
leave
the
it
fuck
to you.
not?
Sorry, what was that, Volley?
Huh? No, not talking to you.
Ah. Oh, that is another thing. But that is all right. That is not related to the Peacock Manor.
Wait, who's sleeping?
All right.
I pat his head. Shadow, if you
Don't
are
fucking
close,
touch me.
Shadow, if you are close by, is there anything I have forgotten?
Poke my head out. No.
You don't tell me more about this. I'm just gonna wrap you up and leave you against that fucking rapier.
Kolar reaches out and takes the rapier back. I believe that we will see ourselves back to our original mission. Should you require us, we stay at the tavern.
Ollie tightens the chain around the rapier as Kolar tries to take it away. Like, don't! I'm not fucking done with it right now. You just give me a minute. I'm having a conversation.
Okay.
So you're in my fucking flail, huh?
I believe I am not. I stand before you.
I said I wasn't talking to you. Now quiet, I'm having a conversation. You're being rude and interrupting.
Whomst are you having a conversation with?
Apparently my fucking flail.
I think we need a cleric. We'll
Okay.
go get food now.
Cricket totally goes over, sticks her ear against the flail, and listens.
Okay.
So what's gonna happen to you if I just leave you resting here against this sword?
Can you not mess with my health, please? Thank you.
Who's messing with your health?
You.
I
I
didn't
kind
touch
of
a
want
thing.
to,
I
unless
was
you give me
typing
a
in
very good reason
Discord.
to take you away. Listen, you came back as a +1 that was uninvited anyways, so you better start telling me more about what the fuck's going on here and how maybe I be rid of you, because I'm tired of you talking to me fucking head, making me look crazy in front of all these fucking people.
I believe we should have this conversation back at our tavern room.
This
Hold
is
the fuck on.
This is the look that Volley and the thing are now getting, and I think I put that in the wrong channel. Damn it!
You did. You really did.
So, as we have some time, I guess, can I do a little bit of shopping, get some prices, and then I guess try to figure out what I can contribute or have from the group loot? You know
Well, in
exactly
that
what I
case,
want.
I'm
Yeah, I
just
know
gonna
what you
leave
want.
you and the flail here wrapped up together forever. How's that gonna sound? You better start giving me some answers now that I've got a way to really upset you.
Okay. Yeah, you can absolutely do some shopping.
Okay, deal with them first.
Okay.
Oh, don't fucking test me, boyo. I'm just gonna with the flail chain wrapped around the sword. I'm just gonna take the handle of my flail and the other end of the flail that I'm holding, and just hand those over to Cole. I'm like, here, keep this wrapped up until I tell you otherwise.
Kolar takes it and puts it in his bag.
You're taking his
So for
entire
now-
flail and putting it in the bag, or just the rapier?
Did
Flail
he
and
give me?
rapier wrapped together. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, Kolar keeps both.
Okay.
And until further notice, until he starts giving me some better answers, I'll just be using this +1 longsword, I suppose.
All right. Kolar just shrugs, takes the items, and begins to walk out. Now, we are apparently being asked to return to ghost hunting duties.
Okay, that is not a bad roll.
Levy. The fuck's a levy?
When did the
Uh,
snail start talking to you?
6 to answer your
Well,
question,
well,
Cricket.
Thank you.
ever since we left that where were we? A basement? Is that where I died? Anyways, ever since I had that little accident where I got hit pretty hard and y'all had to kind of like, magic me back to health, been hearing a strange voice been talking to me. I thought we talked about this. Did we not talk about this? I don't remember. Anyways,
I thought the voice came from the hole in the ground under the tavern.
well, turns out it's been coming from me weapon. And that weapon doesn't like your weapon. So until my weapon starts telling me answers and stop calling me a fucking leprechaun, giving me answers I want to fucking hear, it
Co-
stays
co-
wrapped around that fucking sword.
I specifically push it against my greatsword as it's sheathed.
Against the greatsword? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I figure it's annoyed. Well, this is interesting. I believe we should take some time to resupply and find out what we can get for the items we've recovered.
Well, if you
Uh,
don't mind, I'm going to hold on to this +1 long sword in the meantime, just in case.
as you wish. All right. Is everything in the group loot, or sorry, loot to sell, I guess?
Well, there's the group loot and the loot to sell. You put the stuff that you want to sell into the loot to sell, so that way we have a list of things you want to sell for when we do shopping. The group loot is just supposed to contain everything. You're just supposed to migrate things over when you decide to sell them.
Okay, so one, that's a lot of words for describing stupid. But anyway,
Well, I'm sorry,
so
but I have to dumb it down for you.
Right.
fuck you.
Well, if you don't want to see the fucking land destroyed, you better start giving me some better details. What the fuck are you talking about? Start from the beginning. Fill me the fuck in.
Okay, hang on.
I don't trust you, you fucking voice out of nowhere. Wouldn't even tell me you're my fucking weapon this whole fucking time. You haven't been helpful fucking once. Why should I fucking believe you want to be fucking helpful now just because you're pressed against a lily old fucking rapier?
We need to get Volley a swear jar.
All right. So I'm just going to go through really quickly here. Do we want to sell the clothes? Yes or no? If you guys want to look into group loot really quickly, I just want to run through the list of things that we can sell, and I'll look up the prices in a bit here.
Okay.
So the first thing is bejeweled silver holy symbol with the peacock spirit. Sell?
I mean, I don't have a use for it anymore. Do we need it for any of this stuff that we're involved in?
Probably not anymore.
Yeah, I don't want that one.
Okay, selling it.
Well,
We're also
shiny
selling
good for the shadow.
1,300 gold in clothing.
Okay.
I dress just fine, thank you.
All right. Pearls, cricket. Apparently you have 29 pearls for whatever reason.
Because I'm a jeweler.
Did you put it on your character sheet?
I don't know.
Please check. Armor, goggles of the eagle. Did anyone want those? Apparently it's a perception bonus.
I believe that was cricket.
Yeah, I think
Cricket.
I
Care
have those.
about the same things we do. Fuck off. I don't know what you fucking care about. You've just
Yeah,
been
I have
fucking
the
with me the
goggles.
whole fucking time.
Oh, I guess I don't
How
have
do I
those
know
ones
you
then.
give a shite about anything but yourself?
BD,
Yeah,
the 29 pearls, are those the 24 freshwater and the 5 saltwater, or are they in addition to those?
they are those.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have those on my sheet.
Okay, I'm removing them from the group loot.
Okay.
Armor, eyes of the eagle. Do you have it?
Yes, I have those.
Removing it from the list. Jinx, do you still have the glitter dust?
Yes.
Removing from the list. Miscellaneous items: smoke sticks, tanglefoot, component marble. Why do we have just 5 pounds of rock?
Because somebody wanted to carve it off to use for something else at some point.
Okay.
It was valuable, I think. It seemed to be a value.
I mean, it's marble, so.
You play a
All
lot
right.
of jack.
Oil of magic weapon. Did we use that, or does that go on someone's thing?
Hasn't
Basically,
been
it
used
turns
yet.
your weapon. Okay. Oil of magic weapon makes it a +1 magic weapon for a duration.
Yeah.
Does anyone not have a +1 weapon?
At the
Okay.
moment, I don't know.
What is it that's the +1?
It's the oil of magic weapon. Basically, it takes any weapon you have that's not already a +1 and makes it a +1
For a limited.
Permanently or just while the oil lasts?
While the oil
while
lasts.
the oil lasts.
No, because I have the flaming dog slicer and I have a +1 punching dagger.
Jinx, do you need any? You don't have any fit weapon that can be given this, do you?
No.
Okay, selling it.
Why can't you put the oil on her hands?
I mean,
I never remember to add that kind of stuff.
also, technically, her stuff is already considered magical for certain things.
Scroll of comprehend languages. Can we just sell it?
Well, you can comprehend languages anyway, can't you?
It might.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then that's fine. Then go ahead and get rid of it.
Okay. Thieves' tools. Jinx took one. I took one. Anyone else?
Why does Jinx have one? I don't. Wouldn't they give the rogue one?
I think the rogue
She
already
already
has
had.
one.
She already had one.
Okay, so just for the sake of in case we split the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are master because hers are masterwork, and these ones are just regular old thieves' tools.
Gotcha.
15 thieves' tools. We're just saying that we've already added the other 2 to our inventories. Good. Vials of acid. Now, because of the way hardness works and the way acid works, I assume this is very low-end acid. We're not going to actually be able to eat through doors with it.
Let me see how acid works in Pathfinder. Acid, Pathfinder.
Where are you seeing acid?
It's down at so all those potions we want to keep for now. It's down at the bottom of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to go through all of this real quickly, and then we're going to figure out what we're keeping.
Well, here's the
We've
thing. Do you want to
used-
do that now in the middle of stream while we're doing all this, or do you want to keep trying to progress the story? And we'll
Well,
deal with
I
that
mean, we're-
later. We'll just,
Okay.
we can, because again, we can just retroactively say certain things happen at a certain time, just, to keep things moving a bit.
We'll
Fair.
shop
All right.
after.
All right.
Okay?
So we're going back to
Alright.
the tavern.
So hold on there, big guy. All right,
Oh.
I'll tell you what.
Hey, big fella.
If you can start behaving a little better, I'm not talking to you, Kolar. I'm talking to
I was
Reggie,
drinking.
my mate.
Fuck.
It's all right there, big guy. You don't gotta get so worked up. It's okay. No need to cry. All right there. Hey, you strange voice in me head coming from me weapon there. If I take you off of the reef here, and if you promise to behave and be more helpful and less of a bastard, I'll take you off and I'll keep you up. But if you start misbehaving again, I'm gonna wrap you right around that reef here again. All right? You understand?
And this is progressing the story.
Kind of is a little
Well,
bit. It's a personal story.
Sorry, you guys are only getting one half of the conversation. So you're not gonna be helpful at all or anything, but you're worried about saving people, but you're doing nothing to save it yourself because you're being a bit of a bastard. You understand? Do you see me point here?
I don't know where the tavern is. I thought it was this one.
Yeah, it is 8.
All right, you stay on the sword then. You're being a bastard. You kill us all. Your fault, not mine.
Hey,
So-
question
punching is
question for
over
everybody
clean.
but Volley. If someone says, hey, there's a timer that could go off, and if you do nothing, it will go off, but if you just remove this one thing, it won't go off, and nobody's going to die horrible, gruesome deaths.
Hey,
and the
I got
person
no
says,
fucking reason.
and the
I
person
got
Hey,
says,
that's not a fair question. That's an
he's,
in-game response.
I'm just
he's got
curious.
You're not
no
allowed
reason
to
to
ask
trust
us
this
that.
I'm
guy.
just
This
curious what
guy
you guys think out of character.
sticking his head the whole goddamn time. You guys don't get to see the conversation. He's an asshole. He's a bastard. And he's like worried about people dying and saying like, all right, well, if you behave, I'll take you off and we'll save everybody. And he's like, hey, you're fucking I don't care if everybody dies all of a sudden. Like, all right, well, you're a fucking asshole. Fuck you. You're not promising to behave, you're not promising to be helpful. Fine. I guess it's your fault then if everybody dies. Because I have asked you for something and you're failing to come through with a promise.
Hey, Mara, welcome home.
So you guys are hearing my responses. You're hearing me saying that, like, well, if everybody dies, it's your fault. Like that's I can't help you with that unless you promise to behave. I got no reason to trust you. I got no reason to believe that this isn't just going to kill you and get rid of you, get rid of everything, and then you'll be out of my head, and then I'll be fucking happy. Got no reason to try to save your life at this point.
No, it's not real.
He
All right.
thinks it's great that I'm suffering, and I'm supposed to believe he wants to save everybody.
Well, Jacksepticeye does actually play up his accent a bit.
If the little gnome is talking about death to everybody, I am going. Jinx would at some point get very curious and say, "What the fudge are you talking about?"
I mean,
All
yes,
right,
he is
here's the
Irish, but he
situation.
plays up his
There's
accent a bit. He
some
has
fucking
admitted that.
asshole living in my head since you guys all kind enough, and I thank you for it, brought me back from the dead. All right, we got a +1 along the way. I don't know what that's about. He won't tell me shite. All he's saying is like, "Oh no, don't let me touch the rapier. I don't want to touch the rapier because I'm a little weak thing." After, mind you, he's been treating me like shite this whole fucking time. Nothing but an asshole, just nagging in my ear about fucking nothing, just being a
I'm
pain
gonna
in the
interrupt
ass,
you
right?
right there. Why doesn't he want to touch the rapier?
Right. Well, I'm getting to that. So he's all like, "Oh, don't want to touch the
Get there
rapier. Ooh,
faster.
don't let me touch it." Right. So I put him against it. And he's like, "Oh no, please no, stop." I'm like, "Why? What's gonna happen?" He's like, "Nothing." I'm like, "Okay, well then I'm gonna leave you there." So he's like, "All right, okay, fine. People are gonna die. Who's gonna die? Why should I fucking trust you? You're giving me nothing. Oh, a wizard in a great thing are gonna come back and kill everybody. Why is that gonna happen? Do you promise to behave? Hey, if I take you off the thing you don't want to be touching, will you promise to behave so you don't have to touch it anymore?" All he says is, "I'm so glad you're suffering." That's his fucking response to that. Nothing
So
fucking else, right?
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask Wally. Will just ask the rapier, whoever you're talking to, is death going to come to everyone if he remains on that sword?
He seems to think so, but why should I fucking believe him? For all I
Then
know, this could
Jinx
get
is
rid of
gonna
the
go over
fucker
and
in the end.
remove the rapier. I'm gonna separate them.
Don't you
Separate
Hold
fucking
on,
them.
touch that
hold
thing.
on.
Don't you
Kolar is holding it.
Oh
I don't
god, my
care.
stomach
I will take
actually
the thing that he
hurts.
is actually talking to. Whatever he is putting his attention on. The other thing is just the
He's a
don't
pain
touch
in the
this.
fucking ass.
So whatever weapon you
Don't
are
you
angered
help him.
towards, that's the one in Jinx's hand.
Don't know. They're both in Kolar's pack right now. Kolar, don't you fucking give it to her.
Kolar, if she does start fucking with your bag, are you going to stop her? Why did I say bag weird?
You're still in the gutter, pervert.
No, I said bag. Like I had some sort of weird accent.
You were trying to do an accent like Volley.
But I really wasn't trying to.
Kolar just kind of inches away at this point. I don't understand what is going on.
You know, out of character, the funny thing about all of this is he could have read those back verbatim, but instead he just was volley, and I love it so much. So hang on, I gotta go to your sheet.
And with what little information we got from Volley, other than his anger towards this thing, Jinx is erring on the side of caution and removing the contact of the two weapons.
But you don't understand. The guy has done nothing but lie and deceive the whole fucking time. I
Then
got no reason
ignore
to
it.
believe. Hey, it's not in your fucking head. You try ignoring the voice that's yelling and screaming in your fucking head and you're trying to carry on a conversation with everybody fucking else, alright? He's in me head. He won't tell me why. He won't tell me nothing. He just fucks with me the whole fucking time. And
Then
now that I
fuck
found
back.
something that seems that, what do you think I'm fucking doing? I've got him attached to something he doesn't want to be attached to. He doesn't like it, and he makes up some cockamamie bullshit about some fucking wizard gonna come back, the Rune Lord's gonna awaken too early and kill everybody.
I don't
Some
know.
fucking horseshit like that.
You've gotta
What
you
should
gotta
you
use
know?
your head.
He doesn't fucking.
You gotta use your
I'm
head and be
using the fucking
smart
head.
about it.
I'm being smart about it. I'm getting control of the little motherfucker. If he'd behave and if he'll shut the fuck up when I want to shut the fuck, and if he'll be useful and actually provide useful fucking information, I'll take him off the goddamn sword. But if he's just gonna be an asshole and say, "So glad you're fucking suffering," fuck you. Stay on the sword. Maybe it's killing you for all I fucking know. I don't fucking know. All you want to do is fucking make me suffer. Well, I'm gonna make him suffer now. His fucking turn. Or them. Shouldn't assume. Could be anyone. I don't
We're gonna err on the side of caution, and the 2 weapons are removed from contact.
No, I'm going to stop you right there. I will fight you on
Do
this.
not make me throw you down the well again!
Just fucking try it, you painted lady.
Oh my god.
What am I doing?
I mean, it's in Kolar, so you're gonna have to fight Kolar over it. So if Kolar keeps trying to move away from you, you're gonna have to outrun him, which will be easy.
If she starts to go for Kolar, I'm going to try to grapple her.
Oh god.
I mean, I'll be successful, but I'm.
I
See,
no longer wish to be part of this conversation. I am going to go get food.
he's already turned the party apart. He's turned you all against me. You see what's going on here? I see what's going on. You're in on it. You're in on it, all of you, aren't you? Listen here, you little shit. Right? They may have done what they needed to do to bring me back, but you don't have to be an asshole just because you brought back with me. The item was cursed. I got to live with you. So fucking what? You can still be a fucking gentleman about this and be nice and be useful instead of being a fucking asshole the whole fucking time.
I'm still going to attempt to remove them from contact.
I will grapple you.
Alright, it's gonna be a CMB versus CMD.
Who's doing what?
So Volley has to do the bonus, which means that it's gonna be against your defense.
It won't let me click on it.
You don't roll the defense. Defense is
I
static.
think I have to roll this
Yeah.
CMB, right?
Yes.
Don't worry, it's not very high. I'm sure you'll come out on top on this.
So I'm going to take whatever cloth we have. I'm going to tie it around Volley, and I'm going to put him on my back. You're coming with me. Can we
Well, now doesn't she have
remove
to roll
them
against
now?
my defense? No.
Sure.
What'd you say again there, Volley?
I
What-
said so,
Oh,
but she resisted. She resisted my grapple. Now she's trying to grapple me.
Yeah, which the
So that's
11
what
will
if she rolled
not.
back or
Yeah, 11. What's your defense?
it's back up to 19 now because I'm not raging anymore.
Not your AC, but your. Let me check here.
Oh, my defense?
21. So unfortunately, you will not be able to grapple him back.
fair enough. But I can still move a considerable distance in one round than he can. Collar,
But
may I
if
have your
she
backpack?
so
Why?
Because
well,
I
can
don't.
she move after trying to grapple me?
Because it is just a action, then yeah, she can move. I hate to do this, but I actually have to use the bathroom.
That's fine. It's a good place for an intermission.
Yeah. Right. I'll be right back, everybody.
I'm actually gonna do the same. Be right back.
Well, that was enjoyable. I actually managed to loot the room while y'all were having your little tete-a-tete.
There you go. We're level 7 still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Rob everything and anything. Kolar does not care.
Oh,
That's probably a bad sound, but go on.
no. Apparently, I looted one more item.
Sweet. Well, while we're doing this little break here, I'm gonna go back to the loot group and shit. We used the potions of cure light wounds already, right?
Uh, other game. That was the other game.
Okay, so then we're gonna keep those. Actually, can I get Jinx, Cricket, if you're there, put one potion of cure light wounds in both your inventory, and I'll just take it off the list.
Okay.
Jinx.
Also, too, just
Yep.
above the table, absolutely, I think you guys should be trying to get these weapons apart from each other. But Volley's had this guy living in his head now for a while. He's fucking going a little crazy.
Potion of bark skin.
That would be a good one for Jinx.
I'll take it.
Okay. Gives you a +2 enhancement on your armor. Okay, I'm taking that off. Please put potion of bark skin on your character sheet.
Yeah.
Uh,
That +2 to AC.
+2 to AC, yep. Bull strength. Volley, you want bull strength?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Maybe don't give it to him right now.
Or just dividing up the loot that we would have
Yeah.
already divided up.
Cat's grace. Cricket.
That gives me more dex, right?
A +4 to your dex, I think it is.
I'm already at 20, but that could be helpful.
Yeah, +4 enhancement to dexterity. So I'm sending that to you and taking that off the sheet now. Put it in your inventory, please. Anyone not have dark vision?
I think I have low light vision, so
Do you want dark vision?
I'm okay. If there's anybody else who doesn't have dark vision
Oh, I have
or
it.
low light vision, then they might want that.
I
Oh,
think the only
got
person
it.
that might not. So everybody's got it. We're fine. We'll sell it. Potion of fire breath. That's a neat trick. Do we want to keep it?
Yes.
Yeah, let's hold on to it.
Okay. Protection of arrows is probably going to get sold.
I will never think to use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny, I actually have deflect arrows as in monk ability. I just never remember to use it, or I'd never been shot at with arrows.
I don't
Okay.
think we've been shot at with arrows yet.
Potion of reduced person. Cricket, you have that. That makes you even smaller.
I have that?
It says you do.
I don't know. I put your name after it, so I'm assuming you took it.
So it goes from small to diminutive.
I don't see that.
Well, add it to your character
It
sheet
was
then,
potion of
please.
reduced person?
It is, yeah. Antitoxins we'll probably keep only because they're handy. Especially for someone like me. Reduce potion, cricket.
I can fit through a keyhole.
Okay, we gave back most of the various items and clothing from the traders that were robbed. Volley, you get a potion of cure light wounds. Please add it to your character sheet.
Okay.
I also will add a potion of cure light wounds to my character. Okay, more acid, which we're just going to sell. Smoke sticks are going to sell. Air bubble, alter self. Does anyone want the potion of fly? That
So if
sounds like
we
a
if we give it to the puppy and I'm on the puppy,
no. That's not how that works.
oh, we could have a Pegasus.
No, what you could have is a flea ridnesis. Okay.
I'll take that one.
Okay, potion of fly, add to your inventory. Potion of alter self.
I don't know what that does.
Jinx would basically be really good for Jinx because she could change her form completely. Just as a shtick.
I don't see where those potions are listed.
They're still in the potions section there. I got air bubble, potions of alter self. Let me save
Oh,
the
I see
changes.
now. Okay.
Yeah.
Ghostly disguise.
Yeah.
Potion of alter self.
Yeah. Potion of ghostly disguise and potion of alter self. There's 2 of them.
What's ghostly disguise?
It probably makes you look like a ghost.
Let's freak it Vol even more. Ghost disguise.
Yeah. You become translucent.
Cool.
Take them.
Yeah.
There's 2 each, so you'll get rid of those.
I can really do some.
Alchemist fire is much like acid. We're gonna give Volley, just add the bull strength to your character sheet.
Yeah, I did that.
Okay, good stuff. Fire breath. Who wants fire breath?
I think we're just gonna hold on to, or we're gonna sell it, or just hold on to it just in case.
I think we'll hold on to that one just in
Yeah.
case. You're right. So I'll put that in the. We'll keep it put right next to it, just in case. All right. Smoke sticks. Don't care. Leatherwork. No leather armor. No one needs. Cestus. No one needs. Club. No one need. Dagger. Masterwork thieves tools. We already have one for cricket. Does anyone else want one? Nope.
If nobody else takes it, I will actually keep that as a backup in case anything happens to mine.
Okay. Put it next.
Yeah, that would be better.
Okay, you've got it. I've taken it off the sheet. Masterwork short sword, trident, pearl and jade necklace, mithril punching dagger, a wand. Is there a wand that we don't have identified, or is that the glitter bomb wand?
No, the glitter bomb wand was listed differently, separately.
Yeah.
So we don't have this one
I
identified yet.
think that is the wand of cure light wounds with 23 charges.
We've been marking the X's for the charges. It's a little lower, I think.
No, 23 is what's left on the wand. I'm the one carrying that wand.
Okay, so then you've got it. That's fine.
I have
So there's
booped
an
people with it.
there's so there's a wand here we haven't identified yet. We'll take a look at that when
Okay.
BD comes back. Leather armor, no one needs. Cestus Club, dagger. We did the Masterwork Thieves tool. I'm not sure why there's double entries in here.
Because we killed 2 people with the same things.
Oh, okay. So then we have another Masterwork.
Those we could sell.
Because that one also had a flute.
Yeah, a rancier and a flute.
Did you say there was a mithril punching dagger?
Yes.
Yep.
It's just a mithril punching dagger. It's light. It doesn't have any pluses to it, to the best of my knowledge.
Huh. I might
Jesus.
take that one.
All right. So everything up to this point we've examined and is good. Everything
Taking
here
the
is
punching dagger.
all right. Put that there. Ranciers,
Killed
4
a
more
lot of shit.
spears. We do. Cure moderate wounds potions. Have we used those?
Probably not if they're still on there.
Okay. So there's 4. Everyone please add to your character sheets 1 cure moderate wounds potion.
Sorry, what was that?
Cure moderate wounds potion.
What about it?
Add 1 to your
Add it.
inventory.
Oh, okay.
Did everyone do that?
I did.
Jinx?
Yep.
Good. All right. I have 2 potions of invisibility. Cricket.
Oh,
Does
shit.
she need it? Or should we give it to the people who can't sneak very well?
I can't sneak worth fuck because I wear full plate, so there's nothing that can fix that.
But if you had invisibility, wouldn't that help you?
It gives me a plus 20, but it's a massive negative because I wear full plate.
Okay.
I am back. Didn't you use one of those?
I don't know. It says here that we still have 2.
Okay, does it say 2, or does it say 1 used, you have 2 left?
It says potion of invisibility X2.
Then I don't think you took it off because I don't remember giving you a total of 3. And you used one on Cricket when you first were investigating the house. Now, the reason why I'm still in the BRB screen, real quick, I just want to address, I'll let you guys talk. I'm going to mute on Discord. The reason why I'm still on here...
Okay, whatever he's doing. So we have 1 remaining potion
Mara,
of invisibility.
if you're still...
Jinx
if
or
you're there,
Cricket?
you can hear me right now. This BRB screen was done by
Jake, you
Joka
like a-
for my new model.
I'd say roll off.
It
The loser
has
is the
some
one
of
that
my
pulls the
absolute
lowest.
best friends
But
on here.
I honestly think Cricket would
There
probably
is
have a better
Faye.
result.
She
Okay, I'll
is
take
the
Okay.
the
Taking
one
buff.
that is
Potions
actually
of
technically the
Shield
only one
of
with their eyes
Faith.
open.
This is a
She is the one on the
+2
far left, right
AC
next to my
augment.
elbow.
There's 4 of them.
Plague is the one that's basically
I
sitting
would
on my
happily
head.
hand a 2 to
She
Volley
is the one who
McTile,
designed, she drew and
and then everyone else
rigged
gets 1.
my current model.
That's the potion of shield
Then
of faith.
Joka
It is
is
a
the
+2
shadowy figure in the
enhancement
back that is
AC.
lurking. I don't know why she's doing that, but you know,
For how
Joka's gonna
long?
Joka.
It's probably minutes per
Rex
level, so probably
is
just a
the
minute.
I will
Okay.
actually give.
one who
Mine to
is
Volley.
passed out on the couch.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Volley, you get 3.
Rex
I guess you
is
get all
Kolar.
4.
He is currently in the voice
Alright,
chat.
sweet.
+2 chainmail, anyone?
Faye is
No.
Cricket. She is in the voice chat as well.
Okay,
And then
+2
the last
Hellbard,
one
anyone?
on the bottom, that's right next to my side, that is Saber. I stream with her quite with
Okay,
her
and then we add
regularly.
all of this new
She
stuff
is
here.
absolutely one of my
The
best
+2
friends. I
Hellbird
love
might
her
be
to
a better
death.
swing off for your for yourself.
And
there,
she
Volley,
is
instead
also
of
in
the
here. She
+1
is
long.
playing cricket, or not
Sword?
cricket. Sorry,
Well,
she's
I
playing
have a feeling
Jinx.
I'm about to get the flail back, so.
Okay, fair enough. Are we good to continue now?
Okay, I
We're good?
am on the right thing. I accidentally hit 3 buttons.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was just explaining to Mara the BRB screen, and for anybody who actually wanted to actually hear about it, I just described who was on it, and you know, what some of them are,
Oh, I
like, you
made
know,
sure to
best
share
friends and shit.
That Rex was the drooler.
Yes, I did
Just
include
doesn't
that,
know
but
what
I
these details are for.
I made sure because Plague is on there and she's the one who designed it. Joka, obviously, she is like one of my best friends. She has done all my fucking art and shit. Well, most of my art, because Saber has
The
done some
important
art
part
too.
is that Rex was the one drooling.
Yeah, that was him after he took a gummy.
No, after I took the gummy, it was much worse.
No, that's after you took the gummy, but when you passed out.
Did Joka ever tell you guys that was my idea?
No,
The drooling.
I love it though.
It's a good idea to have. All right, are we back to game?
Yeah, I am back. There are ads starting, but you know, we'll do what we can.
Kid?
Yeah, ads
We've
are
just been
every
going over
hour.
the weapons. All right. Do each of us want to take one of these talismans chains?
I already did.
Yeah. So everyone take a talisman chain. Make sure that you mark that it has one arrow protection talisman, one freedom talisman, and warrior's courage talisman.
Now they are lesser, so you have to specify that.
I mean, they're lesser. That's fine. They will disintegrate after use, after their conditions are met. And but these would be very handy for each of us to have.
Okay. All right. So, did Saber ever actually get the rapier away from the mace?
Unless, okay. For that, as these two are dancing around me, trying to get this thing away, I'm just pushing them back with one of my 4 hands. Kolar is going to say, enough. Kolar pulls out the rapier and the flail, and he says, I am now the custodian of this rapier. Whatever problems align with it, I will deal with them. Volley, I will ask you many questions, and you will be succinct about what these things have told you. But
I
for
can
now,
only tell you what he's fucking told me.
then that is fine. You will do so in a calm and concise manner. Take
I'm
your
fucking
flail.
calm. Don't you fucking tell me to be calm. I'm calm.
You are calm as a rock slide. Now, here is your flail. Take it. I will hold the rapier. If the flail continues to give you grief, I will just hit it with the rapier. Now,
Fucking hear that, you son of a bitch.
I would like to take a break, please. We require food, nourishment, and someone requires many shots of alcohol.
He's fucking talking to me again.
That's fine. Ignore him like a
He's
petulant
talking about
child.
orgies and shit.
And what does that affect
You're
you?
gonna hear everything he fucking tells me. Because if I got to live with him, so do you since you took him off the fucking rapier.
I
You feel
start
a tug
hitting.
on the cape, on your cape, Kolar.
I don't have a key.
Oh, Kolar looks down. Yes, Shadow.
What a orgy.
No, I am not having that conversation. Immediately, I start dinging the rapier against the flail. Stop that.
Cricket points at Flail. Eat?
Not yet. Let us all go to the tavern and get some food.
Come, puppy.
Kolar goes. I give you the
Yeah.
puppy off of my backpack so you can walk him.
It seemed to upset you, and if you don't play it nice, I do things that you don't want to fucking do. So if you didn't want a fucker to wake up, whoever this mysterious fucker is that you keep talking about, none specifically, then I'll put you against him till he fucking wakes up if it gets you to shut the fuck up.
Kolar just goes to the tavern.
That's what wizards are for, to read a fucking book. Read a fucking book. Tell you to fucking. You can't even open a fucking book, you fucking flail. You ain't got no fucking hands. You go fucking read a book. See how that works out for you. Can't, can you? No eyes.
Oh, shit.
I can change that.
Magical Kindle, whatever the fuck that is. Give me the fucking rapier. He's going to go back in the fucking rapier.
Kolar just keeps walking towards the tavern.
Cut you down to mine size and take that fucking rapier, you fucking forearm fucking asshole. Fine, I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm.
Have we reached the tavern by now?
Yeah, you definitely would have.
Okay, Kolar just goes inside.
Okay. Yeah, people are there, and they just kind of look at you after hearing all that hubbub. All right, let's see if you get this reference there, Volley. It's an old one, but it checks out.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh,
He's talking about some goose fabra. Don't know.
You've never seen Anger Management?
No.
Oh.
I think I did, but it was so long ago, and it wasn't one that because that was like Adam Sandler and
I don't remember if
Jack
Adam Sandler
Nicholson,
was in it.
right?
Jack Nicholson definitely. I guess he was in there, but
Yeah,
it
he
was
was
it was
there
the it was his way of being like say this to calm down.
Yeah, I remember the woosah from like Bad Boys, but goose fabra. Fuck off.
All right. As you guys enter, you are actually greeted by Adrani.
Oh, hi.
Who's Adrani?
puppy.
At
She
what
is
point
the
do I?
she's the elf that basically set you on the task with the ghost.
Oh yeah.
I have puppy.
I just go and sit down as I assume she's going to either join us or fuck off.
You pet puppy?
You can pet puppy.
No, I'm talking to Adrani.
Oh.
My goodness, nobody pays attention to cricket.
I just heard pet puppy, and I'm just like, yeah, you can pet the puppy.
I said hi. I have puppy. Good
Oh.
puppy. You pet puppy?
I would very much like to see your puppy, but right now I am here for a meal, and I would like to eat with all of you if that's okay.
Rude. Walk away.
More fucking voice in me.
Kolar goes ahead and sits with her and orders his own food.
All right. As you sit down, and you sit at the table, all of you get this chill down your spine for just a moment, and you see, standing next to the table, a very familiar, ghostly figure.
Roderick, you gotta give us some answers. What do you want?
He looks a lot calmer in his demeanor and appearance.
Just what do we need? Another fucking ghost showing up.
To be fair, this is the original ghost.
He looks at you all and says, "And so my cove is safe once again. Safer than it has been in years. You have done me a service, heroes, and by claiming this sword of sin, you have removed an unsightly legacy from my home and my cove. If
I pull out the
you
rapier.
if you but take this cursed weapon away from the cove, I will at last be able to rest, knowing my legacy will endure. Thank you, heroes, for bringing peace to an old man." And he starts to fade away.
Kohler's just like, oh, so we accidentally figured this out. Got it.
I'll give you 100 gold for that fucking sword right now, Kolar.
Offer me that same thing in the morning.
That sounds
200.
like a sexual proposition. As you guys are talking about that and the ghost fades away, Adrani looks over the hilt of the weapon since the blade is invisible. Ponders for a moment and says, "You should take this to Magnamar."
That sounds far.
It is, but that city's Children Council is made of the region's foremost experts in dealing with dangerous Thessalonian elements.
I'm sorry. What did you say the council's name was again?
Children. SIHEDRON.
Jesus Christ, I thought we were going a little lamplight there for a minute.
Yeah, I heard children too.
No.
All right, well, Kohler just nods as he stares at the rapier and then puts it back in his backpack. That sounds like that's on the docket of things to do.
I will accompany you if you so wish. I have spent hang on. I've spent much of my youth in Magnamar. And there are some things I would like to deal with going back there.
You are free to travel with us. I don't.
Okay.
I guess I look at the rest of the party. It seems we have inadvertently fixed the problem that perplexed the good Roderick. Will you all come with me to Magnamar to finish by getting rid of this item? Or does the mace not like that?
It's not a fucking mace.
Flail.
Might be dropping it in there as well. Yeah, I'll fucking go with you.
Shadow, go where you go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, princess. That is Saber. That she's playing the character Jinx.
What?
Chat.
What?
What?
Huh?
Cheater, apparently.
Oh, the clown.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She's technically a
Pirates,
mime.
I'm a jester.
I don't think that's better.
So
Mimes
technically not a
don't talk.
clown.
Anyway, I need new stories, so yes, I will travel too.
What was that, Cricket? Because I did hear you speak, but I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, all I said was jester, not the same as a clown, so not cheating.
Fair. Also, so you guys are
I wanna
aware.
get rid of you two at the same fucking time.
We leveled up.
If you don't start behaving.
I need a
What?
calculator real quick.
Oh, hello, kitty. You bit my
Did we
leg.
actually? That's like 16,000 experience.
I'm not saying you guys leveled up. I said I need a calculator.
Oh,
Because we kind of leveled up twice last time, so.
Okay.
my profession is. Oh, I thought it was entertainer. What was?
Does the
what was my
puppy
first-
get a fucking character sheet yet?
No.
I mean, it technically has
Wasn't
one.
bad.
Ah,
I
Slip
figured
of
it was
love.
on your back.
Huh? Holy fuck. Okay. That is additional. Where's 6? Okay. How much experience do you need to level up?
Currently, I believe we're sitting at 35690, and we need 51000.
We need 15,310. We're getting that, aren't we?
You are getting sorry, not 1,000. 14,400 experience.
So we are now at
Close.
50,090.
So we're on the cusp.
50,090.
Yes.
We need 910 experience.
Mhm.
So, if no one has a problem with it, I'm just going to price out the crap at like what, 50 to 75% value and sell it.
Okay, I will go through everything and give you a price.
Okay. I'm just gonna, if we're like, we're done here, right?
Yeah, this actually might be a good stopping point, anyways, because this is the end of this section of the campaign. This is basically book 1 done.
Cool.
So yeah, that is the experience. You for dealing with Roderick, that was 6,400 plus an additional 1,600 because you had additional victory points. There was a whole victory point system. And yeah, you can take as much time as you need in here.
What's a victory point?
So it was just specific for this part of the campaign. It's something that you guys gather that I keep track of, so that way it goes towards dealing with Roderick.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And we accidentally succeeded.
Sounds
Kinda.
about right.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's a DM point then?
I just think of it as inspiration from 5th edition.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so just for my sake, I guess if we're going to be done here, I just want to ask really quickly: Are we? I have updated the loot to sell thing with all the items that we didn't want. Everyone, if you could please take a quick look at it, and we will have BD go through everything that we need to on there and give us a price for it. Please take a quick look.
That's on the cell one.
Yeah.
Looks right.
Okay.
I love that somebody just wanted to carve off 5 pounds of marble to sell.
That was me.
I know.
Well, we had in another game that I was in, we had a portal of it was basically this ring that would open a door to a magic shop. So we were in this basically this throne room that was all amber. So we
Yeah.
opened this door, it just started chucking all the amber in. I'm like, we got off like millionaires.
We retired that campaign because we all got rich.
And I was a 3-year-old mouse.
So yeah, with this,
Alrighty.
we can end the stream. I'm gonna raid over to a friend of mine named Ambi,
Hey, Abby.
and yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed.
Alrighty.
Just grab
Chapter
Hasta
1
la bye bye.
complete.
technically Adventure Path Part 1 done.
Good session, guys.
Raid.
Yeah.
There we go.
We will.
Stop it,
Everything looks
Pikachu.
good. We will talk at everyone later.
Yeah. Talk to y'all later, and thanks for popping on in. Hope you enjoyed.
Hasta la bye bye.
Bye bye.